So I have a manifestation story. I have successfully manifested my Kindle Colorsoft that I have been wanting for so long. I have successfully manifested something else. Yes, that is the PlayStation 5. Now I'm going to tell you guys, even if you're on a budget, you can manifest a PlayStation 5. You can manifest what you want. I want you to go over everything in your mind and remember that your thoughts matter. So as long as you keep your thoughts positive and continue to affirm that you will have something, like I continue to affirm, oh, I'll have my PS5 no later than February. And I ended up getting it a month early. I was going to get it in February, but I got it a month early because I ended up being able to find a payment plan. So, not only does this payment plan actually let me still have funds for everything else, but it also allows me to play Dead by Daylight and other things, which I play a lot of Dead by Daylight, but I thought I'd check out Fortnite since other people do Fortnite. But I wanted to come in here and let you guys know that I did manifest this. I also manifested like better mental health for myself. I manifested a great psychiatrist. Okay, my psychiatrist is wonderful. And I kept telling myself, I'm going to find the right psychiatrist eventually. And I ended up getting referred to a good place. Found a psychiatrist that was very knowledgeable, very smart. And she got me, sorry, I just ate chicken parm. My boyfriend's been cooking for me a lot. But I basically ended up getting on the right medications to stop my OCD from being a plague. Like, my OCD was literally a plague on my life for so long. Now, the only downside about the medication that I'm on is sometimes I get a little forgetful, so I have to do brain exercises so I am not forgetful. So, my brain exercises that I'm doing is like puzzles on my phone and match threes because you have to see the colors and analyze the colors and it makes your brain work. And then also coloring, which helps brain activity, and of course, reading. That helps with memory. I had gotten into a reading slump for a while and didn't read for a while. I need to post, yeah, the dogs are in the kennel while I'm filming because they can't be out while I'm filming or they're just going to knock the phone out of my hand because my dogs hate when I have my phone in my hand. They will literally say, no, mommy, put the phone down, put the phone down, you know? But yeah, I did manifest that stuff. The way that I manifested this is I basically kept affirming that I will have enough money for everything I need and want. I will have enough money for a PS5. Some way, somehow, I will qualify for a payment plan. I also manifested a credit card as well to build my credit. And I kept telling myself, I'll be able to build my credit somehow. There's got to be some way. Because a couple years back, like almost 3 years back, we had to take out, me and my boyfriend took out a loan together to get his car fixed. Um, because somebody had broken into his car. They destroyed the ignition and everything. So we had to get it all fixed. Luckily, our apartment complex got the gates fixed. So now we're in a fully locked apartment complex. So that's good. Um, but yeah, we ended up getting that fixed. And then my credit score went up, obviously. And I got credit history after that loan. But then the loan fell off. I was like, I've got to do something to get my credit score up. Luckily, I qualified for a credit card. It was a low amount credit card. So I'm not going to say how much, but it was a low amount credit card. And I spend a little bit on that credit card every so often, only enough that I can pay off every month because I don't want to drop my credit. But like because I qualified and got my credit history up and got my payment history up, because we were never late on a loan payment at all. We I think the late I well we were one day late on a loan payment one time because they accidentally pulled something else out of the account, so I had to go up to the bank and pay $100 by just cash, which is fine. Um, because I had pulled cash out of the bank, so that I could get groceries and stuff. But I put the cash on the loan, and then he just covered the groceries with his next paycheck. Um, but with that being said, I manifested enough money to get the PS5. It is on a payment plan. I'm not gonna lie, it's on a payment plan, but I manifested it. It's like the payment plan's $30 a month for a PS5. Um, and if you go to also the Kindles, if you guys are wanting to get a Kindle for reading, the Kindles are payment plans too. My ColorSoft will be paid off in October. I got it on a Black Friday sale. It was like $20 a month. Well, $19.17 a month. And the other one that I paid off was like $13 a month for 5 months, and the other one that I paid off was like $17 a month for 5 months. Now, I use reading as a coping skill for myself to just kind of like wind down and be able to sleep at night, or just for stress, or just to, keep my mind exactly where it is. But I also use reading for medical needs, like making sure my memory is still good, because I am not going to allow myself to get Alzheimer's or dementia. And believe it or not, reading and all of that stuff does lower your chances for dementia and Alzheimer's. It actually helps prevent dementia and Alzheimer's to read, do puzzles, color, stuff like that. And if you do stuff that like activates your brain and makes you think, it helps your brain. I am working on getting more tarot videos up. Once the boyfriend goes to work tonight, I am going to try and film a tarot video on one of my old phones. I use my old phone to film the tarot videos on. But he managed to get the lighting right in here. We got some new light bulbs there. I gotta go run to Lowe's and get the light bulbs for the lamp that my aunt got me. I'll show you it. So that's the lamp my aunt got me a long time ago. Well, she didn't get it for me. She handed it down to me. But that's a hand-me-down lamp. And it is the most beautiful lamp ever. I loved it since I was a kid. She's had that lamp since I was maybe 3. And I just always loved it. But it takes light bulbs that Walmart doesn't sell anymore. You have to go to a actual store that carries like house items and stuff like that. But yeah, and look, I manifested enough light in the house to like literally read my paper books on, which we were having problems with these lamps, and the lamps were dim. These ones right here, we were having problems with these. I'm trying those two lamps. We were having problems with the two stand lamps where they were getting dull, and I found out it was just the light bulbs I was buying. The Dollar Tree light bulbs were just not working in those lamps very well, so they were dull. And so my boyfriend ended up finding new light bulbs in the closet that I didn't know we had. They're colored, but they work. So I manifested those lamps to work. I manifested plenty of light. Um, it sounds like like, some people will say, oh, that's stupid. Of course she manifested the lamp to work. But if you knew how long these lamps were dim for, and for the life of me, I put so many new light bulbs from the Dollar Tree in them that I thought it was the lamps that were bad. And then my boyfriend's like, no, we're going to try these light bulbs. And then, of course, they started working and it got bright enough to read my paper books out here. Because I read my paper books in the bedroom for the longest time. Which Blue is for Nightmares was the most recent paper book I finished. I'm currently reading Her Fated Mates by Helen Scott. So worth it. I saw this guy on TikTok that actually looks like Micah in the book. He could easily be Micah. But if you want to see more book content, I am going to try and get book content up on my book YouTube. I'll work on my book talk. I post some book stuff on my regular TikTok. If you want to follow my regular TikTok just to see my daily shit. I don't post every day, but if you want to follow that, it's is it Bun the Wub? I think it's Bun the Wub. Or Wub is the One. No, it's Wub is the One. Wub is the One. So it's WBISTHEW. It's not W. Oh my God. It's WUBISTHEONE. Wub is the One. Wub is my pet name that my boyfriend gave me. I'm in a good mood today, so I'm so happy. Now, if you guys want tips on how to, manifest, let me know in the comment section if you want me to post tips on how to manifest things. And I will give you more tips. But basically, all I did to manifest these things was affirm that I'd figure it out and affirm that I'd have enough money for everything that I need and want. And basically let it go. Like, I didn't get paranoid about it. I just let it go and I let it happen. And, I manifested higher pay from where I get paid from. We're not going to talk about that on the internet, but I did manifest higher pay, which they usually give a pay raise every year anyways. But we're not going to talk about where I'm getting paid from because I get a lot of discrimination about, where I get paid from. I even get discrimination for being on Snap, but everybody needs some help sometimes. I haven't been on Snap my whole life, but if you look at the prices in the grocery store and see the cost of living, like, my rent goes up every year. Every year it gets higher and higher. And I split the rent. Like, my boyfriend pays his portion, I pay my portion. I have to split the utilities with him too because the utilities, oh my God, they go up so high in the summer. So we split the utilities. But luckily I've been able to manifest low utility costs for the winter out here. Like, that's good. But yeah, everything's been going pretty well. I was able to manifest batteries at a good price. They ended up putting batteries on sale at Walmart. They're Rayovac, but they work all the same. Now my next manifestation that I'm trying to work on is losing weight. Is one of my next manifestations. And also, I do have a gym membership. But I'm also, for the nasty days and the days that the buses are not running, I'm going to try and get a treadmill for the house, which I don't know how much of the payment plan I have to pay off on the PS5 before I can get that. But I found a walking pad on Amazon, and I'm going to see if, if I qualify for a payment plan on that, probably for my birthday if I can. It's like $11 a month on a payment plan, and then it'd be paid off within a year. So, because the walking pad is only like 100 and some. So I want to have that so that when it's a nasty out or when the buses aren't running, I have a way to exercise. As of right now, I've got the Wii Fit Plus that I can use. Yes, I still have a Wii. I have the Just Dance games on the Wii as well that I can use. So I'm just utilizing ways to exercise. Obviously, if it's not nasty outside, I can go for a walk outside. But in the summer when the buses aren't running, um, like on the holidays when they're not running, it's not a good idea to walk outside for like an hour, because out here the summers get to be like over 100 degrees. Like they're like really hot. Luckily this year we got actually a little bit of snow. My boyfriend says it's not snow because he's from PA. He's not living in PA anymore. Obviously, he traveled all the way out here to Butte me, but which I manifested that as well. So if you guys want to hear about how I manifested him to come all the way out here for me, um, let me know, and I will post a success story about how I manifested him to come all the way out here for me and how I manifested an actual relationship. Because if you guys followed me before, you knew I was like kind of in a situation which I was in denial about an F with B situation, which is a friends with benefits situation. I wanted to believe that it was a relationship because this person led me on to believe it was a relationship. And I did manifest some good things in that relationship. Well, it wasn't really a relationship, it was a situationship. I did manifest some good things in that, but I learned to manifest over time a little bit better. I learned to be able to let go of the manifestation and allow it to happen. And so I managed to manifest a relationship, like an actual relationship where I actually get attention and stuff. Um, my boyfriend cooks all the time. He's a cook. He's a chef. But I actually manifested that relationship. If you want to know how I manifested the relationship, let me know in the comment section down below. If you want more manifestation videos, like not just manifestation success videos, but on how to manifest, I'm going to try to post more, but let me know and down in the comment section if you want to know more about manifesting and how to manifest things. This is just basically a manifestation success story. But if you want to know more, I'll talk to you more about it. But right now, this video is getting to the point that it's almost 20 minutes long. So I don't want to talk you guys' ears off. But if you watched all the way through, thank you. Just, comment down below. Also, if you want a specific type of reading on YouTube, comment down below. Tell me what kind of reading you want on YouTube. And I'll start posting more readings because I really want to get in this place where I'm reading. Yes, I had a lot of caffeine today. I had coffee. I had my coffee, so I actually have energy today. And I'm super happy today, so we're going to keep it that way. Take care, guys.